All right, guys. Welcome to How to Get a Girlfriend. So it's how to get a girlfriend. I can't write, by the way, and soon you'll realize that. All right. So the first step. Now you might have two objectives. Either you're a guy and you just are completely clueless and you don't ever see girls at all. If that's the case, then this is probably not the right article for you. What you probably want to see is how to approach, approach girls. Typo in here. There you go. And same thing, how to pick up, and even other things like talk. Now you probably want to check those out. All right, now let's just erase this little buddy here. Whoa, boy. All right, cool. That's gonna be really messy. All right, now probably what you wanted to do, the situation I have is that you're a guy, just chilling, and you actually know some little chiquita right over here. And let's try to make, oh man, that's a small head. Let's try to make her a bit prettier. She'll have hair. That's the yeah, that's a defining factor for girls. They have hair. So she's cute. She's wearing a little thing right here, and you're a guy. You like her, and you want to make her your girlfriend. Now I'm going to assume that she knows who you are, and you guys already have a bond. Either she's a friend, either she's a girl in your class that you talk to from time to time. If you don't actually have a bond right now, then it's going to be really hard. Actually, if she's your friend, that's probably the most common thing. So what do you do to make this girl into just a normal girl that is a friend into the actual joined word, which is girlfriend? Well, first of all, you guys have to realize that you need three things that you really need to work on. First, you need to build attraction. Build attraction. If she has no attraction for you, she's never going to be your girlfriend. And attraction doesn't necessarily mean looks for girls. Attraction can mean a hell of a lot of things. It can mean status. It means, well, it could be appearance. It can be power. It could be the fact that the way you make her feel. It can be a lot of things. There's actually a whole different article for that. The second thing is you need to spend time with her. The more time that you spend with her, the more likely it's going to turn into a relationship. So if you only see her like once every, 3 weeks or once every 2 weeks, it's probably not going to happen. The third thing that you want is Kino. Kino, yes. Kino is my favorite. Kino actually just means touching, not in a inappropriate way, but in actually a really really just fun and playful and kind of just animal way. So if you think about animals, if they never ever, the animals don't really talk. Animals make sounds. They communicate in different ways, and one of the ways they communicate is by their movements and how they move and how they touch. And if animals could get laid, so can you. So here's what you really want to do. First of all, check out building attraction. Now, building attraction, the easiest way actually is if a bunch of other chiquitas like you. It's the hair, it's the determining factor. I wish I could clone this and a taller girl here. And if they all like you, then this girl is going to like you more. See, that's what we call social status. So if a bunch of other girls start noticing you, hello, she's gonna like you more. The problem is most guys won't ever mention other girls. They'll be like, oh yeah, you know what? It's just I'm not gonna mention her. She won't think I like her if I mention other girls. No, it's the other way around. If you're just a friend with a girl, then just start talking about other girls and how they like you. If you say it in a bragging sense, it's gonna lower your value. She's gonna like you even less. But if you just casually mention it, and you actually mean it, and it's true, then it's really gonna help out to build attraction. So the first thing is social value that you wanna build. Then after that, you wanna be seen as a guy who's not a wussy, not a wussy. Now, here's the thing. Here's the biggest mistake that most guys make. Biggest mistake. And this is what usually prevents them from getting a girlfriend, is they'll just bend over. Let's see if I could just illustrate this right now. Yes, yes, yes. That's coming over. They'll bend over and take crap from everyone. They'll supplicate. The girl will say, "Oh, I forgot this," and he'll go up and drive her places. He'll do whatever she asks. He'll be doing it. Whatever she feels like, he'll be doing it, and that's basically the biggest mistake you could possibly make. Don't ever make that mistake. What you should do instead is, of course, you should be nice. Of course, I'm not saying you need to be a jerk. Just know what you want and stand up for it. You need to have your own boundaries. You need to know what you want, and you need to have your own life. Don't live your life for her. Rather, live your own life. Don't be a wussy, basically. Don't supplicate to everything that she says. For instance, I'll give you a perfect example. If she really likes, I don't know, the opera, then don't buy tickets to the opera and say, "Hey, do you want to go to the opera with me?" No, no, no. Like, that's making you uncomfortable. That's going to make her uncomfortable because you're uncomfortable. And yes, she'll appreciate the opera, but it won't get you a girlfriend. It'll just get you a person that's going to come see the opera with you. Instead, what you want to do is, if you like a band, let's say there's a band that you like, not her, that you like, then invite her. Say, "Hey, look, one of my favorite bands is playing. They're going to kick ass. Come see them. I really want to show you my world." And that's more what you're talking about. That's not wussy, that's being the leader and inviting her into your life. So that's one major key to building attraction. Second thing is time. Now, time, well, all right. Let's say you have a graph here, and we're going to try to make it kind of accurate. Okay, this will be time, and this will be hangout. Let me just, yeah, okay. At first, any relationship, you're just gonna have, oh, okay, we met up once, and we met up again, and we met up again, and then eventually you're gonna start meeting up more and more and more and more and more and more, and you're gonna just hang out. You're just gonna start hanging out more and more together. It's a gradual thing. It always has spikes. At first, you're gonna be hanging out just a little bit, and then as you progress, gonna hang out more and more and more. And around, I don't know, around here, when you're hanging out pretty much every single day together, that's when it becomes like girlfriend material. This is more the girlfriend stage. If you're only hanging out once a week, it's not really a girlfriend unless it's a long distance relationship, and we're not gonna get into that right now. Finally, the last thing that you really want is kino. Kino means touching, and most guys, let me tell you, they're scared, and I understand. I was scared too, but touching is just playful. It could be just giving a tap on the arm, just touching the hands. It could be just brushing yourself against the other person. If you want a girlfriend, which girlfriends usually mean relationships, and there is some sort of touching. You can't have a girlfriend without ever touching her. That's just kind of weird. So anything from like holding hands, which sounds very elementary school, but it's awesome. Holding hands, to playing games, to just hugging. Oh, I can't even write hugging. There you go, hugging. If you want a trick, is, I don't know, just play like palm games, like read palms. That's just gonna get you started with the touching palm games. And then the best thing is really, the best absolute thing is, if she has something, if she's holding something. If she's holding something, just try to get it. And if she pulls it away, it's even better. Same thing for her. Hold something. So hold something like, "Oh, I have this amazing picture of you," and she'll be like, "Oh, what?" And she'll try to grab your camera or your phone or whatever, and then just pull it away. Tease her a bit, so she chases you. and then get close to her. Just whatever you do, make her chase, and then like, oh, give me back my camera, and just like touch her hands, touch her, and like hug her. Just, you know, you basically need to have a lot of contact. And once, what touching does is it creates, you're more comfortable with the other person, creates attraction, and you can really get the sense of like, oh, okay, well, I'm touching them, it feels comfortable. And eventually, if you're touching, spending a lot of time, and you have attraction, you know, the rest just takes care of itself. So that's how to get a girlfriend. If you want more information, I recommend you check Art of Seduction with an S.com. It's been Chris Kalo writing you, and I hope you guys have a good day.